I got these loop straps for both my Galaxy Watch 4 as well as my Garmin Fenix 7S Pro. Now, because these are made specifically for the Galaxy Watch 4 and they go basically into this direction here, what I had to do for the Garmin Fenix 7S Pro is I had with basically sandpaper and also another tool that is similar to sandpaper, I had to remove kind of the edges, which took quite a while, maybe anywhere from 40 to 80 minutes to get it properly right, because I also didn't want to take out too much and to then get rid of basically the functionality of this. Now it is, I think, kind of secure, and also I think did a reasonable job in making this not look like it is handmade, but it is to a certain extent, and I, well, now have these identical. I wanted these to be symmetrical, so I'm wearing both of these watches for multiple reasons. The first one is that this is kind of my backup phone, so I do have a phone contract for this watch, which means whenever I'm running and I potentially would have an emergency or somebody else would have an emergency, then I would be able to call emergency services. And so the other watch here doesn't have basically phone functionality, and so I'm using this watch to track my workouts, but I also am using this still to continue to track my steps and so on, and also my pulse on the Galaxy system. So I have these two systems, which also means that I have kind of a redundancy in terms of the data. If there is one thing that is on the extreme, then I do have both watches, and that's kind of these straps. I did have also other straps. So previously I have been using these straps, which are quite nice, but over time they begin to become more and more flexible, and also this begins to again move if you wear them for multiple days, and usually I wear these watches continuously. And I also had the original straps, so the Galaxy Watch 4 straps I have two of, and so I also use these, also 20mm for the Garmin Fenix 6S Pro and the 7S Pro, which I now have on my wrist here. And these I think are the best overall straps. They have the downside though, because they are rubber, and often you have to have them quite tight on, that they cause kind of skin irritations, a problem which I try to solve with these straps, and these straps I am kind of currently testing. An upside to these straps is also that I can remove them easier for charging, and also when showering I remove the watch in order to clean the skin underneath, and also to clean a little bit of the watch. But then the problem is that while it is easier for me to take them off, it probably is also easier for me to somebody who wants to steal the watch to take them off. So these would probably be a little bit more secure, and if I would go on to maybe a trip for a couple of days or multiple days, then I probably will switch to these straps again.